Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. In tonight's show, we are going to be absolutely tearing this ownership a new asshole. Let's get it right because I have absolutely had enough of these clowns, honestly, because that's what they are, absolute clowns. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? And please subscribe as well to my football channel. I've just been live for the Liverpool game, done a live watch along. Link will be in the description. Also, if you wish to become a channel member today, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. And also, it's in the description to this video. But just going to let others know online. There we go. Perfect. Just going to share that to the community tab post. Wicked. Here we go. Oh, big up to you, Danny 14. As always, like the thumbnail, it's so cool. I've been waiting for this rant. And when Stanley and Stewart are clowns as well. Yeah, I agree. Absolute clowns. Right, so it's came out in the media, right, that Manchester United have to sell before they can buy due to PSR rules. But what I don't understand, right, is that they are making so many cutbacks off the pitch, but yet they don't have enough wages to buy players in the transfer market. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, this isn't Manchester United. This is like, well, I don't know what it is. It's an absolute clown show. It's a joke and a disgrace to the football club I've been supporting for 25 years. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get the narrative right. And why, after so many years, I call down the Glazers, why should this INEOS group get given a free pass as well? You know, it's like roll up. It's the Sir Jim show and the Jason Wilcox show. Roll up. They will both now be on the stage, ready to put up a performance for you guys, a clown's performance, because that's what it is. It's literally a clown show with these two. Let's get it right. And I'm absolutely had enough. I'm sick and tired of it, man. To the back teeth of it. I really am. Because this is not Manchester United Football Club's standards. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's an absolute disgrace. Oh, yeah, there's I wouldn't seen this, Andy. So you're literally making cutbacks off the pitch, so you're not willing to send on the pitch. Absolute disgrace, yeah? Do you hear me? Absolute disgrace, yeah? It's like, oh, these owners make me want to fucking tear my hair out. They really do. I've absolutely had enough of these owners making a mockery out of our football club. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get the narrative right here, yeah? Oh, literally makes me so angry. What is going on in my football club I've been supporting for 25 years? Honestly, wow. It's like we got rid of Dan Ashworth, which I'm still struggling to wrap my head around that one, because this INEOS group has spent about over a year trying to bring him in. Then, after 5 months in the job, he was gone. I mean, is it INEOS's cost cutting plan, or was there something going on behind the scenes? Well, mind you, the signings he made, Dan Ashworth, weren't great, but I'm shocked they got rid of him as soon as they did. But anyway, let's read more into it, because I want to read more into it. Here we go. Let's have a look. Manchester United. I mean, the fact that we got to sell players before buying them just goes to show we are in deep, deep financial trouble. Let's get it right. And if we get a points deduction, our Premier League status is under massive threats. It really is. But I say you'll still have some fans saying, but Mr. Joshy J, INEOS are trying to undo all the damage what the Glazers have done, Mr. Joshy J. But what you got to realise is, I think this INEOS group are literally worse than what the Glazers are. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. There's rumours that they're ready to offload Kobe Mainu, Garnacho, and number 10 as well. I mean, Garnacho, some fans love Garnacho and some fans can't stand Garnacho. I'm a huge fan of Garnacho, so I hope he stays. And also, Mainu, there's rumours though, he wants 200,000 a week. 200,000 a week for an 18-year-old or 19-year-old. Kobe Mainu, I like you, but come on, mate, seriously. You should not be on that wages, seriously. That is an absolute disgrace as well, to be honest. So, yeah, if he stays, I really hope the football club don't put him on them wages. But knowing this football club, they will, because they think, oh, the player's unhappy, so we better do what the player wants. Come off it, man. Why do you think player power has existed for a long time? Because this football club do not have the minerals to say no. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But it's just crazy. Sell before buying. Here we go. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any. Here we go. Let's read it. Here we go. Recent reports indicate Manchester United could be willing to sell midfielder Kobe Mainu and that Chelsea would be in pole position to sign him in the event a transfer materialised. United having spent about 200 million on new players last summer before also paying significant compensation to sack Eric Ten Hag and hire Ruben Amorim, are in a tough financial position. As things stand, the club needs to sell players before they buy any in order by PSR rules. But yet, you're willing to make these cutbacks off the pitch, but yet you don't have enough fucking money to buy players on the pitch. What on earth is that all about? Seriously, can someone explain to me what's going on here? Because I'm at a loss for that. It's absolutely ridiculous. No money, my ass. We got money to send. It's just these lazy motherfuckers do not want to give the manager to spend money. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get it right. And I will call you out. And I don't care because I am unfiltered on this channel. It's as simple as that. I couldn't care less what I say. I will say anything I want about this football club because, I refuse to accept mediocrity at this football club. And what these owners are doing, they should be on crime watch, honestly. I thought the Glazers were bad, but these owners are even fucking worse. It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, yeah, give yourself the wooden spoon. Tell ya, I'd like to put that wooden spoon right on their backside. Since falling out in favour with new boss Ruben Amorim, United forward number 10 has also been strongly linked with a transfer. If number 10 is sold, his transfer fee would also represents the pure profits in the club's accounts. Wow. So basically, in other words, the INEOS group are saying, right, we need to sell players before we can buy any. Oh my goodness me, man. What is going on? Seriously, this football club is turning into a right laughing stock. Honestly, wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But wow, flipping heck, man. It's just a joke and a disgrace. It really is. And why should I accept it? As a fan, I will not accept it, okay? Not in any shape or form whatsoever. Think about all these livelihoods. These two are ruining, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Jason Wilcox as well. Literally ruining people's livelihoods by making all these job cutbacks and literally cancelled the Christmas party, Jim. I mean, what rights did he have to cancel the Christmas party? But he's trying to make cutbacks, Mr. Joshy J. A Christmas party is expensive, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah, literally, that's besides the point. Because if you're willing to make cutbacks off the pitch, why aren't you giving us money to spend on the pitch? I mean, but they don't own all the football club, Mr. Joshy J. Again, try and brush it under the carpet all you like, yeah? I know what these two are like. They are absolute clowns, seriously. And I will call them out for it, because as a football fan, I've had enough at the highest level the way Manchester United are being run. It's an absolute mockery to Sir Alex Ferguson and any other United legends who are still alive or no longer with us. I mean, rest in peace to the ones who are no longer with us, but the ones who are still alive and that, how can they be enjoying this? And Paul Scholes has even come out and said, what have these owners done about their year in charge? What have they exactly done? He's called them out as well. I love Paul Scholes because he's like Roy Keane. He's not afraid to give an opinion about the football club. And I love that from someone. I really do at the end of the day. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. Oh, good evening to you, Hayden Cox. How are you doing this evening, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Good evening, Mr. Oh, yeah, what about that clip I sent you, a Lee Gunner, saying that? I mean, wow, absolutely unbelievable. But any Manchester United fans defending this, I mean, oh my goodness me. Have a word of yourself, yeah? Absolutely have a word of yourself. How can anyone defend this? To me, it should not be allowed. If there was literally a jail, right, a cell for football custody, I'll put INEOS straight into football custody and lock them up for a very long time till they fucking sort themselves out, yeah? You know what I mean? I've absolutely just, I really cannot stand the Glazers at times. But these really boil my piss. They really do. As a fan, I've had enough. But you're only getting angry for the views, Mr. Joshy J. No, this is pure passion, okay? This is an unfiltered channel, unlike any other channels who literally do things that click and views. This is me keeping it 100% real. I am authentic, right? To me, I am like the Lee Gunner of Arsenal and Johnny Minerals at Chelsea, because I speak on the behalf of fans and I'm not afraid to call out the owners or the players as well. I couldn't care less whether you're my favourite player, least favourite player. If you don't perform, you get called out. It's as simple as that. And if the ownership are literally doing something wrong in the football club, you get called out. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Because you listen to this, yeah? I am Mr. fucking Joshy J. Okay? You can try and give me a shadow ban all you like, but you will not succeed, yeah? I will literally tear you a new asshole day in, day out, because I am sick and tired of how the standards are on the floor at this football club, where they should be high up to here, high up to the sky, high up to the ceiling. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get that narrative right here. I am fucking human. I am absolutely seething at the highest level. This football club just do not care. Absolutely do not care at the highest level. I mean, and these owners putting up ticket prices by 60 quid, yeah, when we've done hardly anything out on that pitch, yeah, and you're putting up ticket prices and overcharging the fans. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I've had enough, man. I do not accept mediocrity at this football club. I will carry on raising their standards, yeah? Because I don't do fantasy land when it comes to football. I live in realistic land. And what I'm seeing by these rules, but they don't own the 100% of the football club. The Glazers are controlling them, Mr. Joshy J. Absolute bollocks, okay? The football club are not controlling these owners. These owners are literally controlling themselves, yeah? Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get it right here, yeah? Oh, I mean, I've never detested owners so much in my life like this INEOS group. Seriously, they are absolute clowns. And if there was a clown show, I hope every single one of the passionate Manchester United fans start chucking apples, eggs, anything at them because they fucking well deserve it. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Stop swearing! No, absolutely not. Because, I am here to land it, rip you a new one, yeah? And if there was a clown show, I'd literally go in the audience and watch it. And no, not only that, I'll come on stage and I'll fucking show you in the wooden spoon, yeah? That's what I'll do. And I'll be tearing you to shreds and I will fucking make sure you hear what I want to say, yeah? Let's get it right here. Let's absolutely get it right. Why should they get away with it? They should not be allowed to get away with it, yeah? Because I will not let them get away with it. I will hold them accountable. Hold yourselves accountable, yeah? This is selling before buying. It's absolutely pathetic. All to do PR, making cutbacks and not allowing to buy players before you sell. Do anything for the pound notes. I will do anything for pound notes. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Absolutely simple as and simple does. Oh, good evening to you, Kai. Rashford, get out. INEOS being worse than the Glazers. The saying so. Oh, mate, I never thought in a million years we would actually get worse owners than the Glazers, but these frauds are literally worst on a whole new level. How seeing would you be if you lose to us? What would your face be like? Oh, I mean, I dread to think Hayden Cox, honestly. But yeah, I can imagine this Langer Sofa would be getting a bit of a beating anyway, because I'll be at home watch. It's on a Thursday night. Of course, I'm here on Thursday night, so I'll be able to take out my frustration on it without anyone watching me. So, yeah, but yeah, I've had enough. I seriously, these owners do my head in. It's like, why? Why did the Glazers sell to these frauds in the first place? Seriously. I mean, the Glazers may have let them take care of the footballing side of things. So on the Glazers are still doing the business side of things like sponsorship and that. But ever since the Glazers have put these frauds in charge, they've made cutbacks, they sacked Jason Wilcox, they're not backing the managers. It's just like, wow, unbelievable, man. It's disgraceful at the highest level. It really is. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I rather the Glazers stayed in 100% ownership rather than having these clowns. Seriously. I mean, wow. And that is saying something. I never thought I'd be saying that rather than the Glazers stay and have these rules, but I still want the Glazers out as well. Glazers out, INEOS out. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But it makes you wonder if this gym is a Liverpool fan in disguise. Is he trying to take us down to the EFL Championship? Does he want us to be in a relegation battle? Does he want the club relegated so it gets all the PR and all the attention? I mean, I wouldn't put it anything past this fraud, honestly. You got too many people making decisions at Manchester United. I've been saying what Chelsea had got to do. Amorim shouldn't be sacked. No way, no chance. These players are an absolute disgrace. And why do you think I was still angry after the Liverpool game? Not so much because we got a point, because I was delighted we got a point, but I'm seeing with the players that they only turn up when they want to. How did the Glazers buy this club on their loan? You got many people making decisions at Manchester United. I mean, saying what Chelsea had got too many cooks. Yeah. And we haven't even got a proper sporting director. This is the most concerning thing for me. Why have we not got a sporting director? I mean, oh my goodness sake. It's absolutely ridiculous, honestly. Joke, an absolute disgrace, man. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But big up to every single one of you live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Obviously, I was live on my football channel earlier for the Liverpool game. I enjoyed that, where Tottenham got a 1-0 victory. Yes, get in. Apologies to any Liverpool fans watching this, my loyal subscribers. But as a Manchester United fan, of course I'm going to enjoy that, Liverpool losing 1-0 to Tottenham at the end of the day, because I am a Manchester United fan. So, yeah, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. But, yeah, I'm just, honestly, it's jarring, man. I've had enough. This is why I'm literally ready at times to smash something up, because of these frauds. It should not be allowed. They are criminals, honestly, absolute criminals. I will not allow them to get away with it. I will always call them out. I mean, these brown envelopes and the Matrix, they can try and target me all they like, but I don't care, okay? I simply do not care. Unlike other YouTubers who cannot say the truth because of their sponsorships and that, I ain't sponsored by anyone, so I've got all the freedom in the world to say exactly what I want. And getting these owners out, it's as simple as that. But they've only been in charge a year, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah, exactly. What have they done over this past year or so? Oh yeah, nothing. They, at times I feel they are bullies making all these cutbacks off the pitch. I mean, cancelling the party. What rights do they have to cancel a party? But it's not cost effective, Mr. Joshy J. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Not cost effective, but yet you cannot give us money to buy players, which we desperately need players out on that pitch. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Now, I've had enough. I'm at breaking point now with these clowns. The sooner they jog on, the better. And while you're at it, getting the Glazers out as well. They can still get out of here as well. Because I'm not forgetting what you've done to my football club, taking all this money out of the football club and putting it into debt. Absolutely no chance am I forgetting it. And I will not forget it. I will forever hold you accountable for that and give you the wooden spoon as well, yeah? Ready? Oh. This wooden spoon is on fire tonight, honestly. I mean, wow. The joys of being a Manchester United fan. You never know what to expect, do you? But yeah, I mean, but, other fans, they can just carry on brushing it under the carpet, but we don't do it on here. We are unfiltered. We say it how we see it. It's as simple as that. And I know, like, my son, the ranting I'm doing on this show is what I usually do on Rumble now, but I feel now it's time to absolutely land it and completely expose these frauds. Let's type in, shall we, how much cutbacks they've made? Because this is what I want to know. Manchester United, INEOS, cost cutting. Here we go. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's read this article. This is from December. Manchester United co-owner Jim Ratcliffe. But why aren't you saying sir? Because he doesn't deserve it, okay? Has been accused of having total competence for fans and fabric of what the club stands for. What happened? Video supporter group, the 1958, has issued a strongly worded statement calling out the recent cost cutting put into place by Ratcliffe, suggesting the billionaire is targeting the vulnerable factions and the fan base, has lack of understanding and is not addressing the bigger issues. Facts. Ratcliffe is providing to be increasingly divisive after in Tally being held as a hero when buying into the club and assuring the control of the sporting operations from the Glazers family. Last year in the summer saw 250 staff made redundant, when the fans also since hit by a blanket ticket price of £66 per game without concession rates, cutting in half support for disabled supporters. Right, that deserves the wooden spoon. How fucking dare you, yeah? Make cutbacks to disabled supporters. What have they done to deserve this, yeah? What have they exactly done to that? And it ended charitable decisions, association for former players from an era when footballers weren't insanely wealthy. All the white tens of millions have been sent hiring and firing, with Eric Ten Hag dismissed the big compensation only months after being handed a new contract. Triggered in Ruben Amorim's release calls, and sporting director Dan Asher have been shown the door in just 5 months. The wage bill for an underperforming playing squad also remains enormous. What the 1958 said. 1958 said a year in INEOS and Sir Jim promised so much after the generational damage caused by the Glazers ownership. Sir Jim slated he wanted to put the manager back into Manchester United. Everyone thinking a local lad would be understanding the community, the working class, and the fabric of our great club. Far from it. And the disgraceful comments in recent interview comparing United to Fulham back this up. Actions will always speak louder than words. All the evidence so far shows a different picture. Price hikes for match-going fans, removal of concessions to kids, pensioners, clubs, staff losing jobs at all the levels, saving peanuts, the Dan Ashworth debacle costing millions, ticketing services impacted by cuts away collections. This is fucking crazy. Morale in the club and hopes of the fans in the gutter. Stewards' bonuses being removed and numbers out. You've seen the queues, right, move on this another time. Donations to the charity that supporters, ex-United players stopped without any notice. Nothing but total contempt for the fans and the very fabric of what our club was built on. Facts, this is an absolute disgrace. This is criminal at the highest level. Sir Jim's strategy to cut costs is nothing other than an A front on the working class foundation our club was built on its penny-wise and pound-foolish approach, hitting those most in needed and can at least afford it, who have no voice in an act of cowardice and shows a total lack of understanding, and investor with the strength of conviction would address the real issue. Impacts in the club, the Glazers, they're mismanaging the club for over 20 years. They're crippling debts placed on the club and millions of pounds paid by the club in interest payments each year. The strategy in place to recover from the Glazers shit shows it's targeting vulnerable factions or a fan base. We now have the worst of both worlds, and an attack from the top down with the Glazers creaming off the club, and an attack from the bottom up with the local Failsworth lad preying on those who can least afford it and have no voice. This cannot continue. We will not allow this to continue. Let's have it right. We will not have this. What you are doing to our football club is an absolute disgrace, right? Yeah? Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. Are you tourists and cooperates happy for the day out with no emotional attachments? We are up for the fight. It's a supporters' trust. How long are you going to stand by and do nothing? Is this fan base in times of adversity and hardship? We all need to look each other from the light. It's your choices now or never. Now, no matter who you are, underestimate the fans and Mancunians at your peril. What's next? Performances on the field will also take the heat off the crisis. Manchester United are not performing off the back of successive recent defeats to Tottenham Hotspur, Bournemouth and Wolves. Aaron's team host Newcastle. Oh, well, this is an old statement, but anyway, what a statement. I mean, that is box office. Honestly, I couldn't think a much better statement than that. That is pure box office. I tell you, these clowns are getting absolutely exposed by me, and I don't care. I really do not care, honestly. Because I'm, like I said, I'm Mr. Joshy J. I am authentic. We keep it real on here. We're not sponsored by anyone. We are a full independent channel. Literally, I am not sponsored by anyone. Like all these other channels who are sponsored by loads of different sponsorships and that are not as big as them channels. No way. But because I'm fully independent, not sponsored by anyone, we can absolutely land it. Land the damn minerals. Let's read some of your comments. Sheikh Jassim was in charge. Back the big time, he's no nonsense. You don't have a sporting director, and who's going to do your summer business? And don't get two sporting directors. Mark Goldfish. Yeah, I agree. But why are you so brutal, Mr. Joshy J? Cancelling the party to save 40Ks and new low. Yes, I know. But stop being so Stephen, you PR mutant. I mean, there's no PR on this channel, mate. I absolutely just call it out. I say it how I see it. How did we manage to win 2 trophies? It's beyond me. Yeah, I know, Kai. Mate, you are seeing him well. Yeah, 2, right? Because I've had enough, honestly. Why should they get given a free pass? Or it's like, call it out, yeah. Speak your voice and call it out. But just back, Jim. No, absolutely not. Are you going to add sponsorship to your channel? Not too sure yet. We'll wait and see. That, I mean, that is something maybe for the future. But for now, we carry on doing what we're doing. Right, let's have a look what Paul Scholes has been saying. There's no doubt about it. He's exposed these clowns. I love Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes on INEOS. Here we go. 1 day ago. Here we go. Oh, this is interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Currently reading it now on the website. Former Manchester United midfielder Paul Scholes has criticised the club's leadership group, claiming he cannot think of anything positive. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS have done since they arrived last year. Ratcliffe's company, INEOS, acquired a 27.7%. Well, it was 25%, but recently Jim purchased some more shares into the football club. Staken United in December 2023 with the shareholder increase last month, but the changes off the pitch haven't led to improved fortunes on it. Under Eric Ten Hag or Ruben Amorim as manager, aimed one of their worst starts to a Premier League season in history, United also opted to raise matchday ticket prices to £66 per league game with no concessions to children or pensioners. I mean, that is just an absolute disgrace. Honestly, I hope you're listening to this, Jim. Yeah, absolute rolled. That move prompted protesters from fans of the club legend Scholes, adding his voice to the concerns over Ratcliffe's overall impacts. And he also been in charge of United for nearly a year now, and everything is still negative, Scholes said on the overlap. Football fan debates. I can't think of something positive that they've done for the football club. They've done nothing positive whatsoever. If anything, they set us back 100%. They have set us back. Things are getting worse on the football pitch. So couldn't they have just said that they'll do cheaper tickets? Couldn't they just give us something positive? Facts. How can you ask Manchester United fans to pay more money with what's on the football pitch? Exactly, 100%. That is spot on by Paul Scholes. Where do these owners get the funds to put ticket prices up for what we're watching? For the fan you, we're probably having our worst ever Premier League season, and they've got the check to put prices up. There is nothing positive happening with the football club. The team looking fine average. They're not doing anything for the fans. If we got Sir Jim Ratcliffe compared to all these American owners who've been a United fan since growing up in the area in Manchester, and he's still hiking prices up, it just shows they don't care. Facts, he doesn't give a shit. United are 13th in the Premier League following their 2-2 draw with Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday. Yeah, there we go. Absolute box office there by Paul Scholes, honestly. Let's have a look. Oh, we're here. We're here to absolutely expose this fraud, honestly. Sir Jim, obviously I'm going to type in on Twitter, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Here we go. Let's see what people have been saying. Honestly, the latest. Tweet here from Anna. Nice fans try to warm us. Jim will not bring United back, and he wants to sell Mainu. Get him out. Facts. Absolute facts. Couldn't agree more with that. If the club sells Kobe Mainu, it goes to show how deep the hole in our finances after years and years of ownership, the debts combined with poor decisions. If he goes, it will not sit right with me. Would just be yet another decision from Jim and INEOS staff that will make me think we are no better off than what we was before they came. There are no excuses. You should not be even contemplating letting easily one of our biggest talents go. If we lose our best players due to financial reasons, we are finished as a club. We are Manchester United. You do not let your top quality young players go. Facts, absolute facts on that Twitter account. Facts, honestly, that is spot on. That's box office. Here we go. Let's read out some more. Let's see any more tweets here. Man United can't sell Kobe Mainoo. Sir Jim Ratcliffe will make him their own Cole Palmer. Sir Jim faces anxious wait as priority summer transfer holds showdown talks. I mean, what Sir Jim is doing is nowhere near sustainable. And also, you got to question Jason Wilcox as well. Keep bringing in so many young players. It's like we don't want to be Chelsea 2.0. We're Manchester United Football Club. Do you hear me? Manchester United Football Club. We are not Chelsea 2.0, for fuck's sake. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has received plenty of criticism for his run in Man United in recent months, but has. Oh, that's about Mercedes, the F1 team. Don't need to worry about reading that. Oh, here we go. Tweet from the Stratford's paddock. They're showing they don't care about the fans. They don't. They simply do not care. Okay? They do not care about the fans. Another tweet here. Sir Jim Ratcliffe was supposed to be a lifelong Manchester United supporter. It makes me wonder if he's actually a Liverpool fan in disguise. Honestly. Yet he's now considered Kobe up for sale purely for financial gain. Fans have been deceived. We were so close to securing the full sale and eliminating the Glazers when the debts finally cleared. Thanks. Jim, two key reasons for making every Man United player available for sale. The message Sir Jim and INEOS sends the world to Man United is skint. The penny pinching from the staff has fueled rumours like this. Journalists are telling fans they are prepared to sell generational talents, and fans eat it up because behaviour of billionaires is just fucking chaos. Couldn't agree more. It is absolutely wow, unbelievable. Tweet here by Phil MUFC. And this on the Glazers, mate. 20 years of damage. INEOS Jim targeting the wrong people at the club. Ticket prices to 66 quid. I agree, we need to sell players ASAP on too much money. Big. Well, the ones who don't want to be here, but the ones playing for the football club, yes. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's Sir Jim and INEOS sell Kobe Mainoo and Ganache, then if I were him, I'd do a Joel Glazer and avoid Manchester altogether. Fans already despise the owners. This will cause riots, and that's why I don't believe it will happen. True, very true. I mean, it's just wow. Whoever thought in a million years Manchester United would have much worse owners than the Glazers? I mean, I can't believe it. As a fan, I am shell shocked, but it's a disgrace, an absolute disgracia. Honestly, I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe what I am reading. It's a joke. I'm going to sleep now. See you tomorrow, stream. Are you live tomorrow night? Because I got to be up early tomorrow. You got a big summer month clear out. It's just, oh wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But, you know, I'm not going to stop exposing these rules, honestly. I'm going to carry on doing it because no other Manchester United fans are really calling this out. It's like I've got a voice from the fans. I want my Manchester United back, the club I started supporting 25 years ago, because this is not Manchester United, okay? I don't know what this is, but this is not Manchester United. Give me back the football club I love, yeah? Let's have it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. Just wow. Unbelievable, man. How much more worse is it going to get in this football club? Seriously. It's just, what a disgrace here, guys. It makes me so angry, so angry. And they say anything about Jason Wilcox because he's part of the issue as well. Bringing in too many younger generation players. We don't need all these younger generation players. We need like a mixture of younger generation players and experienced players. Just it's ridiculous, man. Honestly, so no, nothing really being said. I mean, looks like a lot of Manchester United fans are waking up and calling out the INEOS group, and rightly so, because they need calling out. It's just wow. But that's my take on it. Let's wait and see what happens. But, let's have a look. Who's lying who I like? Who can we redirect to? Let's have a look. Who's lying who I like? Lee Gunner's lying. So, like, anyone else lying who I like? But Lee Gunner's lying. If that's the case, then say less, guys. We'll go with Lee Gunner if no one else is lying who I like. Here we go. Let's have a look. Lee Gunner. Yeah, we're going with Lee Gunner. Why not? Why not? Say, there we go. Make sure when you head over to his channel, you say Mr. Joshy J sent you over here, and or just put Mr. Joshy J Raids. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. Thank you so much for watching. Wow. What a night, man. Streaming on my football channel now, streaming on this channel. But there you go. These clowns have been absolutely exposed by me tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.